Well, at least the deck builder is fun. So join me as we take control of one of the Teen Titans in Teen Titans Go Deck Builder. The Teen Titans Go deck building game is one of 23 DC deck builders and expansion packs created by Cryptonic. This game is for 2 players only, which makes it a good place to learn how to play DC deck builders, as the other games can usually play 2 to 5 players and makes it more complicated. The goal of the game is to collect cards, each worth a different point value, and finish the game with more points than your opponent. The point value is indicated by the number in the star symbol on the bottom left side of the card. Collecting the cards isn't just about their point value, but also about how the cards work together to give you an advantage. First, you either randomly deal or choose your own oversized superhero card. Each superhero has their own ability that utilizes certain card types more. All the superheroes that didn't get picked for the game are turned over to their sidekick side. Each sidekick has game text that tells you how to recruit them. A recruited sidekick stays on your side and isn't removed unless a card removes them from your side. Like superheroes, sidekicks have abilities too, though they are weaker. Collecting cards that work with your superhero ability is also important to building a strong deck. There are 8 types of cards used to build your deck. The cards are Hero, Villain, Superpower, Equipment, Weakness, Location, and Nemesis. All but Weakness can be used to coordinate with your deck's theme. The 8th card type are Starter cards, which are used to make up the decks you start play with. There are 7 punch cards and 3 snack time cards in this starter deck. Whenever you draw your hand, you add together all your cards' power to buy new cards from the lineup. I drew 3 punches, which gives me a total of 3 power. You can see the amount of power a card gives in the game text on the card. With my 3 power, I'll buy this dodgeball launcher, which costs 3 power, is designated by the number in the bottom right side of the card, and then add him to my discard pile. Not all the cards or power has to be used. At the end of your turn, place the rest of your hand into your discard pile and draw 5 new cards. Then the next player starts their turn. Whenever your turn ends, you replace the bot cards with new ones from the main deck. Eventually, you'll draw into an event card. Event cards are recommended for players who are familiar with the game. They do not have to be added. Event cards have different effects on gameplay. To get rid of an event card, you have to defeat a nemesis. Nemesis are the bosses of the game. You always start with Control Freak on the top of the stack. Each costs more than regular cards and inflict a different attack when turned over. Only Control Freak doesn't have an attack. Attacks and the card's power can be used at the same time. Attacks are defended against with cards that have defense on the card. Many defenses have benefits after resolving the attack. If you do not resolve an attack, you may gain a weakness. Weaknesses have varying negative effects on the player and have to be played first from your hand. You can get rid of them by using a snack time or destroying the card. Any card can be destroyed, which removes the card from the game. In order to destroy a card, you must draw a card that has the ability to do so. Locations are special cards that benefits its owners through different effects. They are also ongoing, which means they stay in play for each of the owner's turns. The game ends when you buy all the nemesis or you can't refill the lineup with 5 cards. After this, you count up your cards and the person with the most points is a winner. Overall, the Teen Titans deck builder is a fun and easy game to learn. This would be a good game to play with kids or people who are being introduced to deck builders. If you think this game may be too kiddie, at least pick up another DC deck builder. They're all pretty great.